All right, guys. Obviously, a very, very disappointing game. My heart hurts for the guys in that locker room. I know how much they wanted to win the football game, and made some mistakes early in the game. I thought the defense bailed us out through that, and took the lead in the second half, and then only to see it slip away. So obviously, for our guys, that's two games in a row where we've come down to the very end with a chance to win the game, and have come up short both times. And I take full responsibility for that. That's my job. That falls on me, and I have to help these guys find a way to just make one more play and win the game. And they're trying, they're grinding, they're working. I think they left it all on the field today, and but we are coming up just a play or two short. And I know how frustrated they are. So I know you guys have a lot of questions about the game, but as I said, just want to make sure I say that we're close. I believe that with all my heart. I think we're so close. We're coming down the stretch, but we haven't found a way to get it done, and that's my job to help us get over that last hump. It's the hardest part, and we haven't done it yet, and didn't do it today. So with that, I'll see what questions you have, Jim.
At 3rd and 6, that last series, you went near midfield. They brought safety pressure, I guess. I don't think Hickey had anyone over him. Is that his guy, and/or should Baker have seen him checked out?
I can't say that yet. I'd have to see the tape. Yeah, I'll tell you, we were 3rd and 6. We're just trying to hit Christian on a quick, play because we were going to go for it on 4th down. Billy was 4th and 7 or more. We were going to go for that, and even once it was the sack. So I saw the edge guy come off the edge. Both guys come off the edge, and so we'd like to be able to fan one side and block the other. But what call he made, and I went right to defense. I didn't have a chance to talk to him yet about what happened. So then that was really the tail of the second half was our inability on 3rd down to handle the pressure packages, and once we took that lead, really were not able to stay on the field.
You accomplished a lot of what you wanted. You shut down Barkley for much of the game. You had Christian had over 100 yards. What exactly you feel like went wrong?
I think it was the 3rd downs in the second half. I think they finished at 6 of 18, but I think they were 2 of 12. I can't remember if they were 2 of 12. They weren't very good at halftime, and a couple scramble plays, find someone open for them, it enabled them to extend drives and kick field goals. I thought we played the run well for most of the day. They had no yards rushing at halftime, but did finish in the second half with some runs. And then it was really our inability to run to stay on the field, as I said. Even that last drive, 2 weeks in a row now of 3rd down not really being our friend and not finding a way to stay on the field, continue to get more at bats for guys and more touches for guys. So. Credit them. They brought a lot of pressures. The pressures changed throughout the game. They did a lot of different things. I think Wink's a fantastic defensive coordinator, and we picked a lot of them up, but in the end, not enough.
Christian had today touches in the first quarter that he had total last week in the first half. Are you guys more intentional about getting him the ball today?
I think we felt like as we got into the game, we felt like the downhill running game was what was clicking. We felt like we had some good runs in the downhill running game. So, we. Coming out of last week and not getting a lot of plays in the first half, we felt like we needed to get him some more touches in the first half. And I think in the second half, as we kind of settled into like, hey, this is how they're playing the downhill run game. Those were things that we tried to focus on.
What did you see from Baker today?
I think the pressure. I thought he made some good plays. I thought the pressure at the end, having to get the ball out of his hand, he made some unbelievable the seam route, the hot he threw to Ian. I thought early on he burned the blitz with a couple of really nice throws that extended drives, and but in the end, we weren't able to pick. And again, going back to Joe's question, I can't say on all the blitzes what exactly. I don't know the call until I talk to him afterwards, so I have to go back and see as we watch the tape. But we knew it was going to be a challenge coming in with their blitz packages and all the things they would throw at us, and just weren't able to get enough of them done. But I thought he competed. Baker's always going to compete. I feel like, again, not to be Pollyannish, but I feel like as he continues to be in the some of the things he did today were really high level, some of those side adjustments and hots. As he continues in the offense, I think it's all going to click for him, and he's going to see it and play really fast.
Losing is always rough, but today seems tougher than normal just by your presser. Is that a fair assessment, and if so, why?
Because I know how much the guys wanted to win. I'm honored to coach those guys, and I told them at the end of the day we're 0-2. I haven't played an NFC South game yet. I just want them to stay locked in. But I really believe that they're close. Like, it's just at the end of the day, we haven't taken the ball away in 2 games. So as good as defense as we played, like to think that at halftime we'd be -2 and we'd be down, we'd be tied 6-6. I wouldn't have believed that, right? So all the things that I know we're capable of doing, that just haven't quite happened yet. But it doesn't mean we're not capable of doing them. And so. I just want to make sure, I hurt for them. At the same time, we have a lot of football left, and I think we have to get better. We have to get better in terms of a lot of things, but we won't be. We're not punch drunk. We're not sitting there like, oh gosh, poor us. We're just hurt because we took the lead in the second half, followed all the way back, and it felt like, hey, we had things going, and then just again they made one more play than we made.
Coach, would you ever believe that you would be 2-12?
Was there, I guess, more of a sense of urgency with these first 2 games, just knowing the strength of schedule down the road? You guys haven't played the NFC South game yet.
I think you guys just want to win, win the games. I mean, I thought today that they did such a good job of being in the moment and just not letting negative things bother them. Just play, they kept saying just win the next rep, play the next rep, and so I don't, I'm sure they wanted to win, but I don't think we wanted to win any game more than the other. I know our guys they'll hurt on the way home. They'll hurt tomorrow. They'll recover Tuesday, and they'll come in Wednesday and be thinking about the Saints and thinking about the NFC South. And so I think the takeaway for us is that we are right there, but you know what? We got to find a way to win. We have to find a way to win, and whether that's picking a ball off or breaking one more tackle or making a better call or whatever it is. I mean, it's all of us in that room. It's just my job as the leader to stand up and say, hey, it all falls on me. And so I'm happy to say that for those guys. And then I know if I know those guys are going to continue to battle.
Coach, how do you improve the 2 of 12 third down efficiency?
It's 2 games in a row, and I think it comes down to a lot of it is just kind of protection-wise, kind of where and again, today was not about one-on-one pass rush because I thought our guys. I don't know if you guys probably saw a closer man. I never saw a time where a guy just got straight beat. It looked like it was just bringing extra guys. So I just think we knew this is. I mean, Coach Martindale is one of the best at doing this, and we knew there was going to be a lot of challenges. We just have to continue to work. We have to continue to improve in those areas because I think if we can protect the quarterback, we have guys who can get open and make plays. But if we're under duress and kind of running around all the time, hard to do that.
Matt, you talked about finding a way to get over the hump. Did you consider, on the fly making any changes? You had, Chuba had a fumble, Shai had a couple of drops. Did you give any thought to throwing a guy like Higgins?
I think Shai is one of our better players and has to play. Obviously, we'd love him to catch that ball across the middle, but not really that. Chuba, I asked Tabor like, hey, are we gonna, and I asked Chuba because I believe in Chuba, but you can't put the second one on the ground, and I know he was down and all that, but he's practiced all week at it. We're at that point right now where we don't need to change. We just need to battle through and push through. I mean. That to me is how you get over the hump, is you just freaking push over the hump. And so, obviously we didn't want to start the game like that, and then you can't do it again later. So we just continue to work at it. But I think as we head into the off week, we had some guys go down injured. We have to look at everything in terms of, hey, are we playing this guy enough, that guy enough? But I didn't see any one guy that I said, hey, this guy's not. I mean, those guys were battling. I just have to do a couple of things better.
Hey, hold on, everybody. We'll take 2 more questions. Ellis, we'll take one more.
Okay, then I'm going to ask, you say you guys are close. What evidence do you bring to the team inside that locker room to present them to that and have them believe it?
I just think we know that every game in the National Football League, or pretty much every game, is going to come down to the final 5 minutes of the game. And, this is yet another one that comes down to the final 5 minutes of the game. And that's twice now that we've had a chance to go win it. Even at the end, that last naked, we were in position to tackle Daniel Jones and get the ball back. 3rd and 7, as I said, we were going to go for it on 4th down. They got the 6 yards. Matt kind of gave them the 1st down so that we would be able to, get, kind of get the possession back, and had them on 3rd down. So to me, again, it's not like, hey guys, we're close, hang in. It's more like, hey, we know they're going to come down to the last 5 minutes of the game. Last week did, this week did. We got to win those games though, and we know that. And that's why I start by saying, hey, it's on me. I don't think I have to prove it to them. I mean, they're not, they're the ones out there playing. They want to win so badly. But again, if we don't take the ball away, we're probably not going to win. If we're -2 in games, probably not going to win. And yet we're still, having a chance. And so we got to get off to a better start on offense. We have to just find a way to stay on the field on third down on offense. There's a lot of things we have to do better, and yet we're still, there down the stretch with a chance to win is kind of how I think we all look at it.
Matt, the game flow seemed very similar to last week. There was a lot of optimism in the locker room last week because it seemed clear that they knew what they could fix. Is it as clear maybe what needs to be fixed from week 2 to week 3?
Yeah, I mean, I think the things I just talked about. I thought our defense was dominant for long stretches. We're going to have to take the ball away. We're going to have to help the offense out. I thought, our offense showed some explosiveness. We had an explosive run. We had some explosive passes, but we're going to have to score touchdowns in the red zone, not field goals, and the third down that I talked about. I think Eddie's coming out and hanging in there for us and doing a nice job kicking. So, if we don't win third down on offense, it's going to be hard for us to get the amount of touches and plays that we need. And on defense, I think we have to steal a possession. So, those things are all still there. We just have to fight our way through it.
Thank you, Coach.
Scott, did you have anything for me? I'll make sure.
I did have one.
I just knew
thing.
you were.
Did any, I know it's a really rough decision to try to go for a 4th and 16, but did you think about that?
Well, I think because we went fast field goal and kick, if it would have been closer to the 2-minute warning, I wouldn't have done it. But because we went fast field goal, we were able to get it to 2:06, use that as the play. Again, they got 6 yards on first down, didn't want that, so we, kind of.
I just jumped on purpose.
Yeah, I can't really. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those deals where it's like, hey, try to time the snap count out, make a tackle for loss. If you're offsides, it's okay. Give them the first down because we still have 3 timeouts. So, not hey jump offsides, but try to jump and maybe they're going speed break. If we get a tackle for loss, great. And if not, if it would have been 2nd and 4 and they would have run it, the game would have been over. So got them to the third down. I have to see the tape because we kind of knew it was going to be a naked. We played the naked, but maybe we just overplayed it. And great play by Daniel. Credit to him. So that was sort of the thought process at the end. Again, 4th and 8 was kind of the cutoff mark for us. Like, hey, we'll go for it. If not, if we can beat the 2-minute warning and make them run a play before the 2-minute warning, we'll kick it. That was kind of the play. All right, thanks, guys.